Hi guys. So this is revisiting Xschem after we've added some features. You'll see that we have the cadence style, what would you call it? Yellow dot cursor. I took a shot at it and Stefan did the implementation. So thank you. Stefan, of course, you can see it's not perfect. Like the zoom rectangle or whatever selection rectangle should follow that cursor. You also see now, the other thing is we got rid of default infix, and now the mouse cursor add command entry no longer gives you the first entry point. So that was wiring, and you saw that we had the uh, you could start the command where you off with a mouse click like you could with using the menu. Anyway, what I'm saying is, and then in terms of implementing the so here the So what I'm trying to say is here you can't select the wire, even though in Cadence it would get selected because the cursor snapped to it, but Xscheme hasn't been updated to handle that yet. So whereas if the mouse was on it, you can select it. So that's one thing that's pending. The big thing, first update that I got in was the right click and drag to zoom. So that's huge because that gets you the cadence UX right away, which is big. So quickly, what have we been working on? That was one. Right click and drag to zoom. There was a minor bug that Stefan fixed. There's stuff that's okay. The UX needs to be improved. There's stuff that already exists in terms of features. You just don't know how to go about it because one thing that we do want, so this has been done. Oh, auto termination. This is ongoing, and yeah. So there are things that you can do. It's just not intuitive. So, for example, rectangle. I think that's R. It comes out full. How do you make it outline? Is there any way to know? No. Fill equal to 0, I believe. Okay. How do you know that you can resize it? See, in Cadence, you could just click on an edge and resize it, but you can't. But here you can do click inside and then drag. So there's some things to fix. Now, one thing that Stefan was nice enough to do is, okay, you've auto-generated this by you press A, make a symbol view, and you can do that, but we already have that, right? So let's close this. Here, what you can do is open symbol in new. So because the symbol already existed, it would open it. And here, like I pointed out here, because the mouse pointer, even though it has snapped, the cursor has snapped to this line, the mouse pointer is not on it. This needs to be fixed. It's not going to select. But you move the mouse onto it, it will. So this is actually big because one thing that he had before was 4 lines giving you this rectangle, but now it's a polygon. So that's a big UX improvement. So now you can quickly update your uh, schematic. It's not perfect, you know. There's a lot of work that can be done. The big thing, and thank you, Chayan Dave. Let's see if I can find out his. Let me get his. Okay, that's here. X key. Okay, let's go back here actually. That's Chayan Dave has been helping me out with implementing features. So you can check out his blog and his website. Xscheme, yeah. So he's done a bunch of things, and the thing that I like the most, and if you want to help out, we're doing a fundraiser to work with freelancers to put in features. There's a bunch of features we have planned. And usually what I found is, okay, you tell Stefan that this has been implemented, it's not great. He'll either put it in or he'll do his own implementation. One that I really like, which gives you the same UX as Cadence, is snap mode for wiring. So let's talk about that. Again, a lot of things could be improved in terms of UX. So wiring, so if you've set, again, a bunch of things which are normal in Cadence, you have to jump through some hoops. Persistent while command, place, auto join, and then enable the snap cursor. Okay, you can set it up so that it's there by default. And Stefan was able to put in infix interface so that If you don't, like if you're starting the wire, you press W, where your mouse pointer is not the first point anymore. So that's nice, good UX. Now, what's wiring? So press W, and this is not in the default repo. Press W to enter wiring, and then you get the snap cursor showing you where you're going to snap to. So if you press S, you snap to there. So that's the same. And then the other thing that Chayan's done is orthogonal routing. So what that means is, based on the angle that the mouse points. So this is the current point, right? First point of this line. Or you're going to do two line segments to go from here to here. The first point, it depends on the angle you're making. So if it was, the angle to the x-axis less than 45, it'll draw a horizontal line first. No, it's not. No, it's not great. It's not as good as cadence yet. So this is more than 45, and then and so come here, and you can click to enter points, and then again you can snap. And you can see that the snap cursor is scaling with zoom. That's not good. So we're gonna fix that. Snap here here. Now this should have been a snap point actually, because if you're that close, where else do you want to snap to? So, but that's again, uh, not great, but that's good enough. And then you can snap. Whereas if you're using Stefan's repo, you would have to hold the shift key down, and it's this is cadence style. So yeah, a lot of changes, still a bunch of things that could be done. Stefan has been very helpful. He has some. Let's see which one talked about. What was it? You're not fundraiser case. Yeah, Stefan's put in a bunch of things. This one is big, so we'll try to get this. And then the big thing that I want is flexible bind keys. Property forms would also be good. So we'll get there. We'll get there. It's just going to take a while. So thanks, everyone.